Hey folks, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 38 now of our WWE 2009 TEW2013 Let's Play. You join us as we are continuing on the road to WrestleMania. We're in the first week of March and it is now time for some NXT. Purpose of NXT is of course to establish Team Nexus and get a lot of those guys over before we give them some sort of match at WrestleMania, so we'll continue basically mostly that storyline on NXT. Booking today's show from the Great Lakes, and it is again within the United Centre just because it's a good popularity there and a very good wrestling industry with an ever growing economy. But it's 7 segments here, hopefully you enjoy the show, and then straight after it we'll be right in to Friday Night Smackdown. Enjoy! So we start off, I've typed in ICW there, I'm too used to playing my ICW save, but hello everyone and welcome to NXT. We cut to a graphic that hypes the fact up that we'll be hearing from Paul Heyman later on in tonight's show. So a good segment there to hype. We've got an announcement from Heyman. That was a B-76. In a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, Daniel Bryan defeated the Hurricane in 7:55 by pinfall with a Dragon Suplex. This carried a C63 rating. It was used to get Daniel Bryan a little bit over in this. No skill improvements in the dirt sheet. Again, just holding back slightly and a few negatives from the Hurricane. In a match that had some good action but non-existent crowd heat, Kevin Steen defeated Tommy Dreamer in 8:07 by pinfall with a package pile driver. D plus 51, again just putting Kevin Steen over a little bit, over a veteran like Tommy Dreamer. No skill improvements were in this match, negatives, both men holding back slightly in the low momentum of Tommy Dreamer, but again just a match to put Kevin Steen slightly over. In a match that featured great action and average heat, Wade Barrett defeated Chris Sabin in 12:24 by pinfall. This was with Wasteland. Again, establishing Wade Barrett as a dominant force within the brand. So C plus 69, usual good work from Heyman and the good pairing between the two guys. Disappointingly no skill improvements there. Literally just holding back in the low experience and the cold crowd are the negatives, so very happy with the performance there. After the match we hear from Paul Heyman. Yet again my client, Mr. Barrett, shows the world just exactly why he is the single most dangerous man on the current roster today. We continue week after week to show the WWE just why Nexus is taking over, and trust me, before WrestleMania, we shall do. So it continues the Reunite storyline, B83, and these two are out to show that the Nexus are taking over. Our main event actually doesn't deliver as much as I'd hoped, but in a bout that featured great action, but not much in the way of heat. Shelton Benjamin defeated Alex Shelley in 12:24 when Shelton Benjamin defeated Alex Shelley by pay dirt. Seth Rollins of course in this match as well. It continues the storyline. The match deserved better commentary, but I'd like to have hoped we could get a lot better out of that and help Seth Rollins. But not to worry, after the match, Shelton and Benjamin is celebrating his win before he's blindsided by Nexus members Kevin Steen, and then Sami Zayn runs in as well, alongside Rollins, and now Wade Barrett has joined in the attack as they ambush Shelton, telling him to stay out of their way, or he won't make it to WrestleMania. Disappointing D52, D plus 52. The Reunite storyline continues, and the performance of Shelton Benjamin was fantastic. I do think this is going to take our storylines under the threshold of the 65, and we'll probably get there's not enough interesting storylines going on. Yep, so that's cool. We can easily amend that within the SmackDown brand, but a decent C63 show, and hopefully you'll join us for SmackDown coming up next. Here we are guys with the SmackDown portion of the show. We have 11 segments here covering 94 minutes and hopefully taking feuds on to the next level. Of course we have that second semi-final match in the bid to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship and face the Undertaker at WrestleMania. So here we go. Same arena as the ECW or NXT was booked in the United Centre, and hopefully a good show here, which will allow us to continue the momentum that we've been on quite recently and take us towards WrestleMania. So let's go with the show. So our opening contest in front of 19,363 fans in attendance, and a bout that featured great action and great heat from the audience. Dolph Ziggler defeated Kofi Kingston in 9:28 by pinfall with a handful of the tights. Fantastic B80 rated match here. Kofi and Dolph have good chemistry, which helped the match, and it continues the Money in the Bank storyline as both gentlemen are in that match. No skill improvements. Lots of positives here. The only negatives are for both guys holding back and the length. I'm going to start discounting the low experienced announcers because over time that will come. Good opener. Our second match was very good as well, and I'm about to feature great action but not much in the way of heat. The Legacy defeat Crime Time in 11:38, when Cody Rhodes defeats JTG by pinfall with a Crossroads. This develops a B81 rating and continues the tag team division storyline. We're going to shove Legacy in there as well, I think, over time, and JTG is improving his Rumble skills. Very happy with that matchup there. Hello everyone and welcome to The Cutting Edge, with me, your hero, Edge. Here is my guest, my former best friend, Christian. Christian heads to the ring and grabs a microphone. He asks straight away, why did you do it? Why did you attack me after my match at Elimination Chamber? Whoa, Christian, it's my show. I'll ask the questions. So the question is, why did you ride in my coattails for so long, and then decide to steal my spotlight when I was out injured? Christian says, what the hell are you talking about? Are you delusional? Edge says, the fact of the matter is, it took you until I was injured to finally make your mark in this company and actually win something. But let's be honest, if you had to defend that Intercontinental Championship against me, you'd lose. Christian says, is that so? How about you bring your ass to WrestleMania and I'll show you. In fact, never mind about WrestleMania. How about now? Edge then says, you can, and then he nails Christian with a mic and then delivers a beatdown which ends with a spear, and Edge basically finishes the segment holding the Intercontinental Championship afloat ahead of Christian. Unbelievable A+ 97 rating for this segment, so the talk segment went well. Continues their feud. Edge worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise. Christian improvised well as well. Overall, fantastic segment, which if Edge had high momentum, would have been maybe even 98, 99. So great from these two. Then we've got the camera picking up Wade Barrett, who's intently studying a backstage monitor, watching the match between Jeff and CM Punk, which is a B78. Match itself are about to feature great action and great heat from the audience. Jeff Hardy defeats CM Punk in 14:31 by pinfall with a Swanton Bomb. This is a B-76. Jeff Hardy and CM Punk with good chemistry. Nothing else to report there apart from Jeff Hardy likes drugs and drinking. The announcers then put over the fact we'll be seeing Jeff Hardy take on Chris Jericho next week on SmackDown, with the winner facing The Undertaker at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Champonship. So that's a B80, and we'll get in pre-book that now, so don't forget. One-on-one match, and I say it's going to be Chris Jericho, find him, against Jeff Hardy. So that'll be booked in, auto name, and that is your match for next week's show. Jeff Hardy celebrates his victory in the ring when out of nowhere Chris Jericho runs in and attacks, beating Jeff Hardy down to the mat. This is just to build some tension up for next week. A C65, nothing major there apart from both guys liking to drink, so that's a shame, could have been better. After the match, Jericho cuts a promo. Let this be a warning to everyone, including you, Deadman. Next week on SmackDown, after I defeat this loser, I will focus all my efforts on becoming the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion and giving SmackDown a champion it can be proud of. So that'll continue the title storyline, so that maybe give away who wins the match. But delighted with that segment by Jericho, that's really positive. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Randy Orton defeated John Morrison in 9:39 by pinfall with an RKO. B79, good chemistry between Orton and Morrison, and this was Orton off his game. Randy's improving his technical skills. Negatives here, just both gentlemen holding back and Randy Orton's inconsistency. After the match, Orton continues to beat down the helpless John Morrison. He struggles to his feet and is hit with an awesome RKO. It goes silent before a familiar theme song hits. It's the Animal, Batista. He makes the save, chasing Orton away. Has he just turned face? So a B81, instead of Randy Orton finding his opponent finds Randy Orton, and it's going to be Batista. Complete success, he's a face, and we're going to go down the route of Randy Orton versus Batista. So delighted with that B81 rated segment now. In our main event, in a match that had some excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience, The Undertaker defeats The Big Show in 9:43 with a chokeslam at B82. No specific comments to be had about the segment. The Big Show improves his Rumble skills. And yeah, just holding back, low morale, length as expected, but two big heavyweights, you don't want them brawling for 20 minutes. So overall, this show got us a fantastic B+85 that increased our popularity in 15 regions, and it gives you a wee bit more of an idea where we're going towards WrestleMania. There is two or three feuds that still need to come full circle, but those matches will get built up in the next 2 to 3 weeks before we head to WrestleMania. So all I can say, guys, is I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you enjoyed the way we're going towards WrestleMania. If you have any idea what these mystery matches could be, put them in the comments section below. Any comments regarding the series or anything else, or any general TW questions as well, I'll happily try and answer as much as I can. Or maybe someone else who also is watching the series has an idea of what you'd like to know, and they can maybe help you too. But apart from that, if you watched the episode, guys, please leave a like. Try and boost the popularity of TW, get some more people going. Hey, there's not just WWE 2K, there's also TW as well. And until next time, it's 21 Maxwell. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.